I want to thank the governor immensely for Antoinette, his wife, for coming tonight and joining us on this trip. John Burkan, who made it all happen amazingly, and we've spent a lot of time together doing amazing historical things, and this is one of them. Governor Scott Walker, I didn't have a chance to introduce him. I thought I would be introducing him. So this is an introduction after the speech. That's the first. You know, how many times do you get introduced after you've already spoken? I don't have to do much of an introduction because he said some unbelievable things. We visited some unbelievable places. How many Jewish politicians, Jewish Knesset members go to Hebron? How many Jewish members go to Ateret Kohanim? I want to know how many Jewish members helped the Golden family find their son and get their son out of Gaza? I mean, it's amazing to me when I find a man who's such a friend of Israel and a family, Tonette as well, such a friend of the state of Israel. And they want to be here. They don't care. They're giving up so much to be with us tonight. You have no idea how hard it is for someone of the stature of a Governor Scott Walker to come out tonight and be with us these 4 days. And really, yeah, that's a round of applause. And Gershon Cohen, Major General, Gershon Cohen, I see, is over here. He just gave us an incredible tour of the Golan Heights tonight, or today. It's hard to believe. I can't even keep one day straight from the next because we covered so much territory in Israel. That's a difficult word. So I'll say so much land in the land of Israel. In any case, this is Koya Rabbi, General Gershon Cohen, who has active Major General on boots on the ground. This man is out, took his time out, made sure to give a tour to the governor and to our group. It's a large group from all diverse walks of life in America. I mean, we have from Colorado, we have from, I'm not going to cover it all. We have from, obviously, Wisconsin, but we have it from all over the country, and they all came on this trip to be with the governor and to be with the state of Israel. And to them, I give more credit and I give them the applause that they really deserve. In any case, I want to just say a few things that are more analytical. The point is, we have some friends in America. America is facing tremendous challenges. Israel's facing tremendous challenges. Israel has overcome, I would say Israel's about 20 years ahead of the American political system. America is now going leftward. It went leftward with Obama and is pendulum swinging leftward again. We saw it in 2018 in the election. A lot of good people lost the election, and we were discussing that at length today. And America tends to go with a pendulum swing. Israel had that pendulum swing from 1993 when the Oslo Accords were signed until Bibi's election in 1996, the first election. He's up for his fifth election, just for those who aren't keeping track now, on September 17th. But the idea is we are facing challenges. Israel is 20 years ahead, just like the stock market is about 18 months ahead of the real economy. This is what's happening. Israel is ahead of the political curve in the world today. You're ahead on high tech, and you're ahead on politics. And you're going to go more right-wing in the next election, in my view. Okay? I know you're all worried, and I'm worried too. But the next election is going to go more right-wing. America has to follow suit. In 2020, the election has to go right-wing. The Congress people who lost their elections in 2018 have to win their elections in 2020. And the idea is that we see from Zion, you know, this is where our messages are, and America follows Israel on everything. I mean, yeah, okay, we understand Israel follows America on certain items, but right now, Israel is a leader of the world politically. And we are going to see 2020 a victory for the Republican Party in America. And it's going to follow the victory that occurs on September 17th in Israel. So Bibi's going to get his mandate that he deserves. And we met with the Prime Minister, and I've seen him. I've seen him over the years. I've known him for about 45 years, and he was as strong as ever, and as ebullient as ever, and as uplifting as ever. And it really was a tremendous zechut, a tremendous privilege for all of us. And the governor brought out the best in the Prime Minister. I think he really lifted his spirits. I really do. I think that was our job this trip. And hopefully we'll come again with the governor. But we don't have a lot of friends in America. Governor Scott Walker is one of those tremendous friends and really deserves a tremendous round of applause. He's really a genuine friend. He's not a fly-by-nightly friend. He's not one of these individuals who basically just plays the political game. He is in there as a sincere, real human being, down to earth, and wants good for America, he wants good for Israel, he wants good for the world. And that's a rare situation in political people. And Scott Walker is one of those. And I'll bring more, but there aren't that many in America. I wish there were more. And maybe we'll find more. But right now, Scott Walker is one of them. And again, I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank my group for sponsoring. I want to thank the National Council of Young Israel, Chovevei Zion, and of course, all the new groups that we have now, the Jewish Heritage Preservation Society. We're gonna be pushing beyond what we have seen. We're gonna get that sovereignty that Nadia Matar wants. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get through some hard times maybe with this peace plan. I'm not sure what is in the peace plan, so it's very hard to even speak about it. But we're going to get through all of that, and we're going to have annexation of Judea and Samaria very soon under this president of the United States. There's no question, because his decision on the Golan Heights was this quick, okay? His decision on the annexation of Judea and Samaria will be this quick as well, okay? His decision... That's because this president he doesn't waver. He doesn't have the problem that all politicians have. He doesn't have a problem of saying yes, no, maybe. He's not a maybe person. He's not a maybe ever. Okay? All the presidents we've ever had are maybe people. This is a black and white president. He knows where the score is. He knows what he wants to do, and he'll do it. And he's not afraid to do it. And that's what we needed in America all along. Okay? That's what the world needs. But for some reason, they don't seem to understand that. But eventually, they will. They will eventually understand that you need truth. You need honesty. You need a politician that isn't a politician, but is a truthful human being who wants to do good for the world, who wants to do good for America, who wants to do good for Israel. Bibi is such a person. The president is such a person. And I believe Scott Walker is such a person. And that is what we are going to try to strive for. And you will see the fruits of all of our labors. President Trump is now 52 years in the making. I guarantee you, it was 52 years. I met the man 35 years ago at a Senator D'Amato function. I shook his hand then, and he was with D'Amato in those days. And D'Amato was the only senator, along with Jesse Helms. I see Jacobs here, David Jacobs, whose father's brought Jesse Helms into the fold. Jesse Helms, D'Amato were the only two senators who supported Menachem Begin when he bombed the Osirak nuclear reactor. Okay, those were the days. Okay, and we are now seeing a president who was brought up on those teachings and those principles, and he's not forgotten them. And he's not afraid of the world. He's not afraid of Congress. He's not afraid of Tlaib. He's not afraid of Omar. He's not afraid. Okay, they are going to help him win in 2020. I guarantee you. They should hear me say that to them. Speak out more. The more you speak out, the more you're going to help the president. I assure you that. because what you're saying is not liked by Americans, not liked by the world. And you're going to learn that lesson because you're going to lose your elections and the president is going to win. And that's what's going to be the day of judgment, the day of reckoning. That will happen, and I guarantee you, and I thank you for all coming. Thank you so much. I've overspoken.